Hello, you guys. Like it's your girl here, Tasha T, coming to you from Seaside. I just finished my walk. I walked the length of this beach today a couple of times, and that was good. I missed the hills, but my daughter wanted to come on the beach with me today, so I had to stay close. So we're coming back to you with another episode of what's going on with these women. And today, before I really talk about co-parenting and the things I see that women are doing, wrong in co-parenting, I want to just do a bonus show here. Queer team here is take care, ladies. A lot going on out here, and we are very vulnerable. You have to protect your family. You have to protect them children. You have to stop being bad mind. You have to stop, negatively interfering in the parenting with the men when things go bad. But I mainly want to jump on here to address the issue of women like pimping out and prostituting their daughters. What's up with that? What's up with that? Some of these things that you'll be hearing about, you'll be thinking, yeah, that's in the States. We don't do that in the Caribbean. Some things you hear, you'll be like, we don't do that. Hey, but you'll be ashamed to know the things that we are doing, what we are allowing to happen to our children. We've been an active participant in their stagnation, in their demise. Let me tell you something, ladies. From out the gate, choose well. Choose well. Don't look about the looks. Don't look about what they have. Don't look about what you could get. Don't look about all these things. What they did with Tom being a gold digger. Don't look about all these things, ladies. Look about your path. Look about alignment. Look about your personality and what kind of personality will complement yours. When people start to show you who they are, believe them. Don't go along with nobody. Oh, he protective. Oh, he jealous. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I want a man to be jealous over me. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want no man who will be jealous, overly possessive, controlling. Them ain't the kind of characteristics you should be desiring for yourself from no man. Them is a man that will control you. Them is a man that go dominate you. Them is the one who want instill fear in you, ultimately mock you. A lot of that going on out here. And you'll see the signs only, but don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. When people show you who they are, that's why I keep telling her, I take all the time, stop jumping, leaping and flying. Stop jumping, leaping and flying. Communicate. Try to come up with something, a compromise. You know what compromise means? A compromise means you win something, I win something. But if you find that you and the giving end and you receiving, you know what you in. Don't stay in no toxic relationship. From the first slap, head out. From the first slap, head out. Because they could only go downhill after that. After you forgive certain things, after you allow certain things, you open Pandora's box to no return. You open Pandora's box to no return. And yeah, you could rationalize what role you play in it and whether or not you deserve it. You could do all of that. But at the end of the day, you understand, you're an adult. He is an adult. She is an adult. They are adults. Ain't no child-adult relationship supposed to be going on. Therefore, they ain't supposed to be pointing their hands on you. Let them go discipline their children. Not no big woman or no big man. You check what I see? Nah. And this other thing, another thing I tell my children and my son them, I said, let me tell you something. You don't pick up no woman who are a lot older than you and thinking you want to be in relationship. You in a relationship, you're in a controlship. Anybody you dating that's significantly older than you don't see you as no equal. What equal you could be when you're the age of their children. Some are younger than their children. You really think you in something that you have a voice or a say in? You really think you're in something that you could grow in terms of a partner growing? Yeah, if they're that much older than you, yeah, they could set you up to do things, businesses and whatever. They got a financial capital and stuff. But why you have to sacrifice to get that? You have to consider all of these things. Don't be in a relationship with nobody significantly older than you. Don't be taking control and jealousy and all of that abuse into if he don't hate me, he don't love me kind of craziness. That's crazy. Crazy. You're an adult, they're an adult. You don't want a situation where nobody think they could be pointing their hands on you, controlling you, dragging you through the street like a dog, and you still in that. And you still in that. If people could do you what they want in public, what in private you won't get. Think about these things, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, another thing we doing, we knowing about relationships that our little teenage daughters having with the big man. Yeah, you might be getting some kind of kickback. Yeah, you might be getting a little ease because things out there hard and we don't talk to the man them about the position. They don't be leaving us in when they father children with us and they don't take no time to support them. They leave us vulnerable, so we got to sometimes take up man and go from man to try to make ends meet. I know that's a reality and I know that's what's happening out here, but ladies, we don't have to. If you do what you're supposed to do, don't leave yourself to be in that situation. And if you're done in the situation, be more cognizant and aware about what's going on and with these men where you bring around. Don't bring people around your children and just so. And if you know you're a little child with a big man and you okay with that, she might think you're a cool mother now, but give it a little while. When she start to breed, when she start to experience some of the same abuse I hear thinking about, who you think ultimately in the end she gonna blame for not being a proper parent? You want to be interested in being friend. Friend, you got your own friend and your children them get their own friend, but you ain't it. You ain't it. You and your man and your child and her big man going on double date. What kind of thing that is, ladies? We stop. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You check what I'm saying, and when you see yourself in these toxic situations, hit the road. Stop bringing up your children in toxicity. Stop watching your little girls, watching you get mauled up by these men. Hearing the abuse late night. Stop by your boys watching you bring up train a man through the house. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to respect you. Stop doing these things. Yeah, check. I wanted to come out here some of the frustrating things that we women doing, and I wanted to say clearly, we're making a lot of sport out there, you know. And I don't tell you we got the most to lose and we got the most to gain for us to correct this situation. Correct it. You know what I mean? You had it like you've been chilling with your girl Tasha T, you know, bringing you this here. It's a little venting session about some of the things I might see that we women need to be up to spec on. And we need to get up to spec, because if we don't get up to spec, our children will suffer. And not only our children, you know, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. Our great-grandchildren, they're going to suffer because the generational cause is ignorance. You grew up in a certain situation, certain things happen to you as a child. You mean as you get to be an adult, you're going to feel the things that what happened to you as a child is okay to happen to your children. You survived. You survived, did you really? What kind of cognitive, mental impact that have on you? In your psyche, in your mentality, how you deal with things. It affected you. As much as you want to deny it, do not allow your children to relive your life. You get pregnant at 15, you turn around, you look at your child, get pregnant at 14, you and your child lying and double dating and sexing in the same space. What is that? Stop it, okay? Stop it. You had a lot of eventually you go ahead, Tasha T, bringing you another episode of How to Shine Your Light. How to Shine Your Light is brought to you by Light Communications. Don't forget Light Communications for all of your public relations and communications needs. Hit me up, Natasha at lightcommunications.com. Have a wonderful day.